What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I just want to talk about something real quick. If you're like me and you love to find different ways to enhance your videography or photography services, you'll go to any leaps and bounds to find things. But sometimes it's really the smallest things that can make the biggest difference. And stick around and we'll talk about it. We're going to unbox this Snoot. So, a Snoot, what exactly is a Snoot? A Snoot is really like, in layman's terms, it's a light shaping device. And the best thing about these Snoots is that they come with these discs, or gobos as they call them. And they give you different patterns in which you can project onto a backdrop, a wall, a floor, a ceiling, anything that has a surface. And it gives a different look to your environment. Light modifiers are one of the greatest tools and most underrated tools that anyone should have in their kit. And this is one of them. So let's unbox it. Let's get into it. Now, consider I already opened the box when I first got it and I wanted to see. I said, why not make a video? So let's start with the inside of it. It's real simple, really straightforward. It comes with a little, somewhat of an instruction manual, really just specifications or notes that it has on there. It says it supports up to 300 watts and the lens is up to 16 degrees and 37 degrees. So it's pretty wide and it has a little strong point to it. And there are 25 tablets, as they call it, but it's really gobos. And it also has color film. Now, color film is another game changer because that can change the scene, whether you want to make it moody, whether you want to make it bright. It sets the whole scenario for anything. Now, that's the instructions. So inside, of course, when you get it, comes with your color gels or your color film. It has about 5 or 6 different colors on there. It's pretty neat. You just slide it on the front of the device. I'll show you how that works in a minute. And then, of course, you have your gobos. This is a set of about 35 maybe, and it has so many different frames or pieces or stencils that can be used, right? We have the traditional, you have like a heart here. They have like this Chinese symbol, sorry. We have the slit, which is pretty common. A lot of people use this in photography. You have this is more like another decorative type of piece. Then you have the lines. This is more stylistic. I like this one. I think I'm going to play with this one. Then we also have the window frame, which is another common. We have the trees, which is another common one there. But the list just goes on and on and on. So those are the gobos. And another interesting part about these gobos is that they come with these tabs, and these tabs help prevent it from actually falling all the way in because it's supposed to be up to a certain limit so that it sticks. It's magnetic on the inside, so it sticks to the I guess the lens frame, and then you can view it from there. It projects onto your surface. So we're going to show you how that looks also. Then you have the device itself. The device is not that big, actually. It's all metal. So that's good, or I should say aluminum. So it's pretty solid. It has a slit where you can actually put your gobo. And you also have the front part here that comes off. And this is where you actually put your color film. So that's pretty neat. And then you also have, which I didn't find out until later, where you can actually turn this part here. And this is what gives you the out of focus or sharpness of the gobo while it's projecting. And this is what really makes the projection stand out from maybe just a blurred out background to a pretty sharp and intricate design. So I think that's pretty crucial when you have one of these Snoot devices. Now, with this device, I also had this piece here, which allows you to change how you place the actual Snoot inside. So it means if you want to place it on a 90-degree angle, you can place it that way. So that way you can enter the slot from this side. And I think that's pretty neat as well, too. Another key factor is the fact that it's a Bowens mount. These 3 slots here slide into whatever light modifier and source that you have, and you can project it into it from there. So that's key. That's one thing that I really love about this device, the fact that it's a Bowens mount. So let's actually put this on a light and see how it works from there. My first attempt at putting this on a light, I just wanted to see exactly what the designs look like. You know, I tried different colors. I tried out the different pieces, the different gobos, once again, different frames. I just like the way it looks when it's projected. Now, this is something that you can't actually have too close to your subject or the wall, but you need a little distance. I'd say it at minimum 6 feet, 6 or 7 feet, so to speak. So if you have a small space, I don't think that this would be the perfect device for you. They have other ones that are probably more suitable, but 6 or 7 feet just to give you a nice little look, so that when you're projecting, it doesn't look too, how shall I say, it doesn't take up too much of the frame. One thing that I did notice about this, and let me just jump in right there. Oops, that one fell. Can't do that. One thing that I noticed about this device is that because it's all metal, even though it has these ventilation points, it does get pretty hot. So I'd say I had it on for about maybe an hour, and to the touch, this part was extremely hot. So I'd say, and it does have a label, it warns you here that this can get hot. Unfortunately, it's in Chinese, so I don't see how good that will probably do for anybody else that doesn't speak Chinese. But either way, just as a forewarning, it does get hot. So in between shoots, if you can, just turn it off, let it cool down for a little bit. That'll save you from being burnt by this device. So that's just that. Let's go back into it. I tried it out on the back wall, as I said before. So I'm going to show you here. This is what it looks like. I had a frame set up where I put it on the actual light fixture. I used a 120 watt light, a small rig light, blasted it on the wall, and it came out pretty neat. I like the way it looks. It gives a nice design to, you know, any environment, like I said. But for me personally, because I have something else on the wall, there's a painting on the wall. So if I didn't have a painting on the wall, I would probably actually just use that as more or less to take the place of that painting, to give it a little bit of design. So it gives a little pizzazz to your space. I think it's a great thing. I'll show it here. It's on Amazon. It was for about $80. It probably is still going to be about $80 at the time of this video. So if you want to pick it up, I'll drop the link down below. So let me know if you use any special modifiers or would like to try any special modifiers. Do you think that is something that you would purchase to add to your kit to enhance your videography services? And also, this can do well for interviews too. You can use it for music videos as well. You know, sometimes you want to have a background. Maybe you want to put, I think I like the gobo that had, I think it said love or something else like that. Yeah, this gobo said love, so it's pretty neat. You know, it just has these little designs on it that it just fits for anything. So if that's something you want to try out, you can click on the link. It's not affiliated, but of course you can take a look at it and see if it's something that you like. If not, I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget, stay creative. Peace.